those what do you call Arabian countries, guys. If we actually put ourselves out there.
Yeah, I want to get to that actually. Did you hear about that tournament that's happening in Ukraine?
Which one? Is it happening now?
No, it's gonna happen on December 13th. I think the one that's invitational. It's happening in Ukraine, and the prize pool is $60,000.
Yeah. I saw it. Something about the dragon. There was an advert about the dragon or something with the temple and stuff. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. So this guy Artie talked to the organizers, and they're sending someone from Africa. I don't remember how many people. It's possibly going to be one, and it's going to be Killjoy.
Okay.
So that's good that there's going to be someone from Africa representing there.
Definitely. That would be great for us.
Yeah.
That is, as a community, that would be really nice.
They'll be nice. Yeah.
No, maybe I want them to do one very big major tournament in Africa where the likes of Kinasonic will come, as in Netherlands mwenyewe apaweke tona in Africa.
Yeah.
No, that will be the best
publicity. The thing is, most likely it will take place in South Africa. So I don't even.
It's no problem definitely. As long as it's in Africa.
Yeah, but I'd like to attend, but hey, ticket prices and all that, accommodation, all that stuff.
As for now,
leave with the next loss.
Bilal and Adam. As for now, as we are talking. As for now, as we are talking, for us as East Africans, let's put ourselves as East Africans. From those South African or the Western African countries, Zambia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, those actually get sponsored. Like they are actually teams which get sponsored by the country. And they push. So for us, it is really hard. Like you could say, we have good talent. We have the potential to be one of the best countries in this fighting game, or rather NRS fighting games, to become one of the best competitive countries. But now the problem is, esport or this gaming industry is not really woke in Kenya or in East Africa.
That's fact, yeah.
It's not. It's actually just coming up with
PSG,
with
with
those tournaments. So for us, it will take a bit more time and more steps. Like the way we are now actually playing online. This is the way to go. The way Bilal, you represented us in the tournament that was last week, playing against Killjoy, playing against Mr. 5000. Mr. 5000 is a guy who actually competed in EVO. So that is really big.
Yeah.
At the same time, we should try to get ourselves out there with people like PSG. The moment PSG becomes a staple name in the industry, like an actual entertainment name, people wanajua PSG ni ya gaming, venye tu tunajua Zesta ni ya jam. We get it becomes like
a household name, like a trademark or something.
A household name, a big brand, exactly. So the moment we get to that point, you'll find guys like Red Bull, guys like Coca-Cola coming in, sponsoring players, chipping in and putting out tournaments with functions, just the same way we did last time, where we had a movie. It was like a small event, but gaming also involved.
The one which Bilal missed.
The way you host events this summer.
Because of some pussy. Bilal, we see you.
That PSG tournament, it had I haven't heard of another tournament with a prize pool that big for an NRS game in Africa.
What was the prize pool?
The one for 500,000 Kenya shillings for first place.
That one is the one for Prestige. You remember the one for Prestige, Adam?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that one. But that was MKX.
I wish to forget it.
There's been a prize pool that big for an NRS game. So,
never.
True. Actually, the only one that has come close to that is FIFA.
Yeah. And I'm not even talking about FIFA and all those other games. I'm talking about just NRS or even fighting games in general. So like, if they see that we can hold a tournament that big with that big prize pool, like we clearly have the
If it were it,
ability,
exactly.
we have the ability.
Exactly.
You know, SA just has more sponsors and all that stuff, so they'll most likely look at South Africa. Like,
No, you know, I think they're more woke, or rather they are more mainstream with what is going on in other places.
Because everything which is coming to Africa is being held in SA.
Exactly. Exactly. That is the main point. Like, it's the hub of Africa. Most of the things that are happening in the Western countries will most probably happen in SA before it will happen in Kenya or in Nigeria or in these other countries. It will take that step. So us comparing ourselves to them, it's gonna be hard. Those are people who are capable of traveling to America, and they're not even using their money. Like, they are being paid to play games. They are literally being paid to play games. When that becomes a career. Pardon?
Yeah, I was saying, at the same time, why do they have issues with load shedding in a country that like big with esports? Like, that's crazy.
The problem is they're still Africans. They're still Africans. No matter how good they may look, they're still just us. So us.
What are you trying to say?
You have a very weird...
What are you trying to say, Justin?
What I'm trying to say is there will be corruption, there will be
of course, corruption,
dictatorships, there will be those things. Like, this is still Africa. You can't run away from this unless everyone develops or everyone gets woke. It just remain to that place. Tutakuwa tu hivyo hadi ukue say hadi ukue wapi. That is a problem in Africa. That is a problem in Africa. So they might be so far ahead than us in maybe gaming, in the entertainment industry and all that. But all in all, watakuwa na those problems of trading, economy, like they still have issues, Bilal. They still have issues. Me, I'm talking about the gaming, like the gaming side of things. Those guys. There's a way that they really take it seriously. Here in Kenya, ukiambia mzazi wako you want to be a professional gamer, I don't think you'll even be able to finish that sentence. I doubt you'll be able to. You'll hear yourself talking and then, okay.
But we don't even know how, like, like that's just in general in the whole world. Like, it's not easy. You have to really stand out to like make a living out of this. It's
true.
It's like everywhere in the world.
And Bilal, with that, okay, I can disagree with you in that one, kidogo, but it is true. Though that is a fact, because at the end of the day, when you look at a prospective career or a way of getting money, you don't just get the idea, you don't just figure it out yourself. There's a way you have to look at other people's experiences, what they earn, what they go through, everything. You have to get the facts straight, and it is always better when it is in your home ground. You get me?
Yeah.
So for me to get the idea or to get the motivation to become a pro gaming player is probably because I have seen how successful Sonic Fox has been. I have seen how successful Dragon has been. I can see from their side of the world. I can't actually represent it from my end. I can't relate to them. Yes, I can get the PS4, I can play the game, but I totally can't relate to them. I don't know what's going on behind the scene. For them, there's so much more. Them they're just not playing the game like us. For them, it's a business, it's a career, or rather, it's a job. Of course, they have contracts, they have managers. There's a very big industry in gaming there. So there's so many things.
Yeah, huko it's actually a business. Si kama huko. Huko people are still trying.
Maybe Sonic Fox akichukua character and say, I don't think anafikirianga the same way as Sisi. That is his job. That is his career. He earns a lot of money from that stuff. So he's taking it at a different way. I can't relate to him. Mi nikichukua Rain, nikicheza na Rain hadi nimekuwa aje, sitajali because I'm enjoying the character. For him that is a job, that is a career. Ninja Killer,
job.
He doesn't treat it as like a job, like.
Exactly. There's that perspective of course you have to enjoy something and to love something to be good at it. At some point, you have to do that. But another good example is how Ninja Killer's parents, they supported him. So you saw them at
Mapero unatokea kwa tona yako bana.
Manze, like you feel you can see that for them it is something bigger. It is something so.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it is very hard for us to get it as to get to that point. Mpaka the industry grow so that yourself when you decide to do that as a career, you will believe in yourself and other people will believe in you because wataona okay, Bilal alifanya hivi, Adam alifanya hivi, so pia Justin anaweza fanya hivi, so let's support him. See that you're just here just pushing it. Pardon?
You need like someone like a good like example to like
exactly you need to get somebody who you can look up to and you can relate to him. You can actually get good by playing like Sonic Fox, but you cannot relate to him at all. That is a very different place, those are very different places. You can't really relate to Sonic Fox. But if you sit with me or you sit with Adam and you see what we do, if we are successful in this area, you'll actually feel like it is possible because anaweza enda Sarit Center, mi nitafika Sarit Center. Anaweza enda Diamond Plaza. I am actually capable of going to Diamond Plaza. So kuna that ka push, ka inaweza kupush to do even more, to practice, to get your frame data on and everything. So you see, kuna that gap. So for us, it is going to be really hard. If us getting a tournament, we'll probably start by pushing other guys. Sadly, we'll have to do that.
Like if we just get one and then it's dry for another several months. Like
exactly.
That's not sustainable.
Yeah, but Bilal, thing is,
even if it's small ones, you need constant like
Bilal
activity. That's it.
Yeah.
So thing is about PAZ tournaments, we've been putting them, but one major problem is turnout. People don't turn out for tournaments.
Exactly.
Especially when now when they are actually sponsors on the area.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they see the numbers aren't enough. So like wanachukulia industry bado wase wako.
Yeah.
They're still green.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
But that tournament.
One is on maybe we are not serious
on
it maybe. Because that is actually they are laying out money. They are laying out money on the table for us. But as we are not turning up, for us we are not doing
because for them they have to see the turnout.
There's turnout when it's free entry. That's the thing. People don't want to.
Even free entry, bro. As in, I wish ungejua like the number of tournaments Beast used to be organizing like the previous years. The guy puts tournament prize pool is 50k. It's a free entry by the way, but how many people show up? Only like 6, 7. And they are big, and there are big name sponsors there. They're waiting for people to actually turn up, but they only see like 6, 7 people. So they're like, fuck. MK11.
Hey.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Maybe it might just be the marketing because we're only like advertising to people in like a group, but there could be other like casual players who.
No. Bilal, we can't really say that there isn't good marketing because if other players from other countries will come and play in our country, but our players don't come and play. You get like Mr. 5000 could come from Zambia.
Yeah, all the way from Zambia. To Kenya. But somebody here,
Gambit will come from Uganda to Kenya. But as we are in Kenya, some players are in Kenya. We can't really say there is no good marketing because other players are seeing it. People from your country are not actually just putting in that much effort.
We also don't really have a lot of like players that are actively playing, to be honest.
Okay, true. But even just turning up and showing up, it
matters a lot. It's
even
more
if
than
you're not
enough.
playing, it's just being in the community, supporting. We are a community. It is a community in a whole. If you are present there is a very...
Let's like ingia voice chat ya MKX.
sawa.
Playing. You get me? There's an impact somebody can make by just showing up and representing the community. You could be there. The numbers will show that we are many.
Yeah,
yes,
but
not all
but then, if anything,
but the numbers will show.
Lazima sponsors own heads. They're actually people there.
There are people who are interested in it. So these people, they can actually make money from us, and us, we can gain money from them.
Yeah,
it goes to vice versa.
Yeah, we need each other.
It goes both ways. It's a win-win for all of us.
Symbiosis.
Symbiosis. Exactly.
Light skin we nyamaza.
Excuse me.
We nyamaza.
Which language is this you are talking?
We don't understand.
Excuse. I can't understand.
We are colonized folks. You don't understand what you're talking about.
So you guys are pretending now, eh?
Do you need some milk?
Yes, do you need some milk?
Don't speak the language.
He needs some milk.
Hey, Bilal.
Sorry.
Bilal, eh?
What are you referring to?
Hey, don't tell me how Aaron is bottom 5.
Relax. We were having a discussion.
We have
a discussion. Relax. Okay, relax.
Okay, tell me. If you don't think he's bottom 5, tell me 5 characters that he's better than.
They told you. Like I know. You told me I pick one character who I think is struggling against him. Sindio?
No, not struggling against him.
I told you, Shang.
No, not struggling.
Who I think is worse than him?
You think
Who I
Shang
think
is
is worse than him? Sindio?
Wait.
I just picked one. Ata see, and then I told you to explain to me how better he is than Aaron.
Shang has corpse drop that makes him take good trades when it comes to zoning. That move alone is already really good. Hellsparks is not Hellsparks. Ground Eruption is really good for controlling neutral. You can just throw that out and like those 2 moves alone, in that wall of variation. It's
you see, Aaron can actually punish your ground eruption with the slide.
Not all the time. It's only in
all the time. On reversal, it punishes. That's
not true. If it doesn't.
Actually, I'm going to try it right now. Niko na MK open up.
Just do it in neutral and try flawless block second.
Second hit.
You can't. I'm sure you can't. That's even
doing reversal after flawless blocking the second ground eruption. What
after ground eruption, yeah. You're saying you can punish ground eruption.
Hey, just when they threw it out there, and you actually let me say no, not even without flawless blocking, you can slide and punish it.
Impossible.
Yeah,
really.
You have flawless.
No, that's impossible. There's no way. I don't even think there's a character that can just punish it without flawless blocking. Even Liu Kang has to flawless block to do his fine kick, which is
no, he doesn't. Adam, so he played this matchup yesterday. 2 days ago. See, I was doing it consistently, punishing him with the
it depends on the distance.
We're talking about only a specific situation, maybe the second hit whiff or something. I'm talking about
No. You just block it regularly, and you just punish. Unless they're doing far ground eruption, and then you're too far.
So now it depends on the distance.
Distance is very important. So that's why you have to close in and then force them to use it. Let me say mid screen, not mid screen. When you're at least mid range, force them to use it and then punish it. So Aaron can punish it with the slide.
So
I don't know what you're saying.
He can't.
Have you tried it?
Yes.
Plus, I've never seen an Aaron punishing
Yeah,
It's because no one
You can't
plays Aaron.
slide.
No one plays Aaron against. No one plays
You can't,
Aaron
you can't
against and
Look
slide.
at the difference. Even startup.
You can't
They complain about that matchup. They don't
slide.
punish us, but it's
Hawezi
impossible.
najaribu.
Are you busy?
You know, also slow slide is like
Hadi angalia kuna startup hadi.
Need.
Yeah, the startup of the slide is so
Okay.
slow.
From me,
To
kama
be able
kama
to
uko karibu, lazima ufulles block
Kama
your
karibu
second
na
hit.
punish.
But no, as in hii karibu yenye naongelea ni ile karibu because I'm doing the what? You move need to aje.
Ground eruption.
Yeah, ground eruption from 113 and I'm doing close ground eruption. But if I do it from a distance, ni tricks cause slide ni 21 frames na ground eruption ni -15 or -16. So akiwa akiwa hata mid range hataweza kupunish hata flawless block the second hit. So itakuwa tricks.
that eruption is so good if you can't deal with it.
How about the boot?
Don't najaribu.
No, that's even slower.
No, it can't be a punish.
It's even slower.
No, boot is 14 frames. No, 26 story.
Yeah.
Ati what?
Boot ni 26. Yeah.
Yeah.
Startup ni 14, but it hits at the 26th frame. So basically ni 26.
So,
So easy
if boot can punish then.
Haiwezi.
What?
How can I've never seen anyone punishing with
That's
the
impossible.
Yeah.
I don't even think there's anything you can punish with forward 4. That's be a very minus move.
So you only have one thing. And if someone is, you guys, may I tell you, like,
Boot
if you
haiwezi.
get someone, like, let's say you're playing against someone like Ninja. Like, if you get someone who actually knows how to flawless block, like, there's no matchup against, there's no matchup you can use Shang against someone like that. You cannot use Shang against someone like Ninja, because you will just die. You can't do for 2. You basically can't do for 2. He's going to flawless block your second hit on the eruption. Huh?
4-2 is a mind game. If you do this, you can end the string different ways. If you do you can do the safe version.
No, he's going to flawless block that for 2 when it comes out. You are not going to do any mind game. Before you do for 2-4, CG what? There's no mind game there. For 2, once he sees for 2, even control. Wait. Did you see when he was doing that character, his tier list?
Yeah.
No, tell us.
Like he's saying his matchups like Kotal, Shao, Shang, like those matchups, those people who have like strings that are long reaching and are slow. Like there's no way they are going to connect. He's just going to close block every time he sees them come out. You get?
Yeah,
So
but
like
that's
he
how many
basically.
players are doing that?
That's the 1%, bro.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Doesn't
Like
need the
high-end
character
players flawless block those things. Someone like Biohazard flawless blocks everything. Ninja flawless. Like high-end players. You know, someone like me, you might get away with things like that. But high-end play, doing stuff.
But who are the majority?
For the flawless block, you can use that to your advantage. Like by waiting for flawless block, you do ground eruption. Like that beats them.
Yeah.
No.
Are you telling me they're gonna react to
Ninja
ground?
doesn't. Ninja doesn't like Bahatisha his flawless blocks. He waits for you to commit to the move first. When he sees it come out, and then he's
Slide.
Okay.
I think when you're trying to figure out how good a character is, don't use Ninja.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's just talk generally.
No,
Ninja is not a human
someone
being,
who-
bwana. Ninja is a robot.
Plus,
Plus, he's still a kid, so he has lightning reactions.
You see, even with Ninja,
Well, like,
those
where's
guys
he-
are still the benchmark of
Yeah.
how these things are supposed to.
no,
Hawezi
Slide.
compare reaction ya a teenager.
If someone loves flawless blocking thoroughly, as in you'd know, you'd get the mechanic you get. So you're basically killing someone's game from flawless blocking.
The same way you're saying that, then everyone will be flawless blocking Aaron's forward 4 then, which is even easier to flawless block.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he does. But you see, high-end players don't throw out forward 4 as easily as it. You get? They don't throw it out
I say that's a
like as often as someone like me would throw it out.
What are you doing to get in then if you're not throwing out forward 4? Like, can't you see the character as
To get in, you just move in slowly. See, you've been playing Aaron. You've been playing Aaron, and you've seen other people play Aaron. Adam doesn't move forward as often as anyone else would.
He doesn't have good movement in, and you're saying just get in slowly. Like,
where Adam unasonganga aje?
Ati?
Unasonganga aje? Because you never do slide and you never do forward 4.
Hey, mimi kwanza nazispam.
And Bilal is busy as saying that you can't move.
no.
Hey, vile mimi uyolo na Aaron.
Okay, Sly, just listen to you. So if the character has bad movements and he can't do forward 4, and he's gonna be out neutral the whole game, and you're saying he has good neutral. Like, how does that make sense? Like, will just be going back and forth.
You know,
Wait, maybe Bilal. Maybe Bilal.
In the game.
Bilal na slide.
He has nice neutral.
Bilal na slide.
And I'm saying slide. Bad neutral.
Yeah, Bilal and slide.
What neutral are you talking about?
No, cheki, although I think nimeget shida yao really. I think the problem is how they see what neutral is. Maybe I think Bilal sees neutral as something different and Sly sees neutral as something different.
It's just back to 2. Isn't that what you mean, Sly?
Me, just mean not back to 2, not back to 2 necessarily. You know, to Zarani, he can play nice footsies. Aaron can play nice footsies. He can control space. He does. He can. Hata sahi bila enough like hizo back 1 na his
Slide. Like if I give an example of Aaron Black versus Scotland. Let's say you do a string on block, you end with the low shot. I don't know what it's called. At that range, how it pushes back, it's Scotland who is at an advantage, not Aaron Black.
But you still can't punish at that range. So you'll still have to do a move and then give up your turn to me again.
Yeah, but now you're in a mix. You can back up command and do a string.
No, basically, let me tell you, at that range, the only move he can do is forward 2.
No, not forward 2. You can do
back to 2. I'll just.
You can do back.
If you do back to 2, I can just backdash it and whiff in my face.
Yeah, but you'll have to guess. What if I do the forward 2?
If you do the forward 2, you just give up my turn because you'll just do forward.
But I do.
Is it forward to 4 or forward to 3?
Yeah, forward to 4.
Forward to just do forward to 4, and then you can't do anything.
Yeah, but you see now it's now you, Aaron, who have to guess whether I'm going to do the back 2 or the forward 2, or if I'm going to do the unblockable.
Like these of frames in slow. So you see how I react.
Okay.
If you do to back 2, I do a down 4 or down or back 1. Inakuata. Ukifanya forward 2 na block. Like inaonekana tu na mimi hata ni nu.
Yeah. It seems you can react to Kottle's forward 2. Okay.
If you play the match.
The only person you wanna react to forward to ya Kottle ni Ninja na ana police block ana kulonja.
Mimi haita yeye ni pata. But kuna time una react. Kwanza kwa hiyo situation, you're basically waiting for 2 things.
Mimi Kottle as long as he is in mid range. You're forward 2 my friend. He keep on check.
Slide.
Yeah.
Be careful.
With this punch. You know how many times I've gotten people they are waiting for the unblockable forward 2.
Hey, Mazama.
Sema Blaze.
The can cut. No, but with that variation you're using, you don't have can cut.
Not can cut, the amplified cut, the one which he turns into a cut, or I don't know.
The whatever mall.
On reversal, as in you tumecheza hii match hapo doyo. You have to unafanyanga it's either
Sly, but on the point of Kottle, on the point of Kottle, tukiangalia saizi kuna customs, sio? So unajua hii enhanced SanDisk yenye anatupa ikiwa enhanced na plus.
But hiyo ni gap. Plus kuna characters wanaweza low profile kabla itoke.
Ati?
Hiyo enhanced disk. Si iko na gap na kuna characters wanaweza down 3 ama down 4.
Down 3 ama down 4.
Kama kina Sindel, kina Cetrion.
Aaron anaweza poke.
Kuna characters wanaweza poke.
That is new info. That I swear.
Unajua wewe, you go and love this game.
There's all
I don't umejua leo funga mdomo.
It's like
Wewe sisi nilikuwa nakwambia
Yes, leo unaongeleshwa.
uko katikati ya 112 ya Baraka na utaki kusikia. Just nako chini.
Wewe unakuanga random sana, funga mdomo. Hakuna unanipea advice na unafanya the opposite thing. Wewe ni random. Wewe siwezi kuchukua advice yako in
No, I'm constantly doing 112. Unajua hata nikusho Bilal hawezi mfanyia 112. Hawezi fanyia Bilal 112. Like you'd never do 112. Utakula down 3 hapo, there and there. Like ukingoja itoke. Hiyo time unangoja kumaliza. Alafu down 3 hapo. Adam pia, sasa wana react huko hapa. Tunajua leo.
Sasa ilikuwa jana akifanya hii swing ya Ren hii yenye anaruka juu ya hewa na backdash na mpanish. Yeye anashindwa hajui kuna gap.
Bana.
But see, that's the power of having like some like characters wengine kwa lab. Kaza zingine Odoya anafanyaga vitu zingine na Melina hata nashangaa. Sasa hii ni nini imefanywa hapa?
Mimi Melina hata sijui matchup yake. Ndio nilikuwa na mlab sahi.
Like the house ya kina Rain, ni wasa ni stressing it.
But Rain ni juu the new character so
slow. So at least tu unaweza at least cheza. But Rain na nani? Rain na Melina mse. It's just stress.
And Rambo.
They told you Rambo is shit. Rambo is trash.
Okay.
you what I say about
That's the way hata sijui unasema nini. You can talk.
Okay.
Yeah? Just you can talk.
Ndaongea.
You can talk.
Niambie, what is your problem with Rambo?
Let me wait.
Yo, I told you. For me, he's. Yes.
It's a day had passed. You didn't even love the character. I don't even think you played against the character, and you came to the conclusion that he's trash. Like, where was the logic and the reasoning there? I'm curious.
He just, Villa 2, you can see a character is heavy.
yeah, but
He's
it's
heavy. His buttons are slow.
Yeah, but you see now when you play
Buttons are
Rambo, you start saying it's a bad matchup.
What?
I think by the time you lost Rambo, you started saying it's a bad matchup. I don't know.
Bad matchup for who?
I think after you made that argument, we had a King of the Air or something, and you lost for Rambo, you started saying it's a bad matchup.
No, yes, I said, see, you know what Nani was doing? Justin was like, he didn't want to be near me.
Yes, that's why I play.
Yeah, he plays like that. That was saying.
If you're Rambo with Claymore and his own impulse and you're Aaron Black, you won't get in. And you what will you do?
That's why I was saying I can't play Aaron Black versus Rambo. So he told you this.
Even most characters it's that way. Even Noob can't do anything against Rambo.
Yeah, if a character can't...
No, I feel like Noob can.
No, he can't do anything. What will you do? Teleport?
The teleport?
Yeah, but Rambo ducks in the ground and throwing things. You just wait and he'll uppercut you.
No, immediately you throw out the Nini, I think it can punish. Even see, you just don't have these characters who just love this.
No teleport isn't punishing anything. Unless you're already in
It can't?
brackets. If you're on the ground, you're not punishing anything with the teleport.
Okay. But definitely like he has good matchups. There are sometimes characters that have bad matchups against Rambo.
How can a character be trash?
Jackie, I feel like Jackie is good. Lou is good. Anyone with a mid projector is good.
Jack is not good, I don't think so. You have to get in.
Jackie?
I don't think you have a mid projector.
No, Jackie is good.
Against who?
Trust me. Because Jackie has the Nini. If you're using Jackie with the loadout for upgraded and then with the Ninis, the projectiles, the green.
If you leave, you're gonna need the claymore when you land. Like, it's I don't think that I haven't played it yet, but my first it's not gonna be good. So.
I feel like you can react to blocking the trap. And the arrows, maybe if someone is patient, you can also be ducking the arrows as you get in. Once you get in, you're like in range of throwing the grenades. Now you can play your game. Plus, besides, if you know most Rambos, what they do is like they'll go full screen, put a claymore down, and then start zoning out. You get?
What
So you can just move in. You can just move in, and then you can even force them to like the.
How can you move in na umekuwekea claymore mbele yako?
Yeah, I make a claim huko full screen. So
na ni unblockable.
This other side of the screen. You can't move in as in. You don't have to pole to. Yeah, you have to move in, but si ati sasa uende ukanyage claymore na wewe na unaiona iko hapo mbele yako.
Acha nikwambie Sly, unacheki hiyo claymore, the hitbox ikiwa nyuma ya kwa side ya nyuma yake Rambo penye yako, the hitbox is small, but mbele hiyo claymore the hitbox is big. Hata si lazima uikaribia tu ya search. Kiasi tu lazima.
For Rambo,
Let's do this. Let's just do this. Na buy kitu 30. Kesho, 30 ni kesho. Na buy kitu kesho. Na buy KP2 kesho. Ni ndalabu tu hizo vitu alafu tutacheza hizi matches.
Then
but I feel like that is a good matter.
Understand?
Niliwapea hii ni opinion yangu. Niliambia ni opinion yangu as of hata saa hii bado I think is the weakest of the your combat pack 2.
Easy.
Mimi
I think the weakest is Rain.
Slide.
Rain is
the strongest.
No.
The strongest is Rambo.
Or Milena. And then Rambo is last.
Slide.
In my opinion.
In my opinion, Rambo is the strongest. And I think when people figure out the Rain matchup, he's going to drop down the game.
Rain ako chini. Mimi kwanza ndo the worst DLC kwangu sasa. Kwa hii combat pack 2. I mean, hii yenye imekam sasa as in Rain. Okay, Rain of course he is a very cool character. Kuna movement nini yako na swag, but as a character at best namuona akiwa mid tier.
Lakini ona vile ulikuwa una dash mara mbili ushafika kwa uso wangu. Like pressure home ni insane. Kama mzee anajua kumtumia vizuri, hiyo pressure ni insane. And then you're not giving up much when you're playing Rain. You know, can you notice?
Yeah, but Rambo
is not giving up much. Even when I was playing, and then his grab is awkwardly fast, and then it looks like he's standing one. You know, things like that. And then his movement makes it even harder to read. Like if he's going to grab you and he comes in, or he's going to throw out, I don't know if 1-1-2 or 1-1 something. You get? Then he can shin you easily. Hey, don't say it. Fun. Hiyo hydro boost pia ni ufala.
But hydro boost iko na gaps. Hiyo ndo hiyo pia inampeananga. Kama unajua matchup ina.
Na jump quick lakini ina jail though.
So unaweza songa nyuma yake na unaweza flawless block. Ni vile wase bado wajui.
Unaweza flawless block lakini ina jail.
Sasa usikii iko na gap.
If you try to answer here itakupata unless you flawless block. You only have to.
Ama pia usonge mbele. Si ukumbuke niko nafanya hizi vitu Justin jana. Hiyo kitu
ni kweli.
Niweze nifanyia.
It is okay.
Unasonga mbele ina whiff.
Niliona hiyo guide ya Raptor ya kupandia kudeal na hiyo sikuona akidash.
Mimi na dash. Na punish. Una dash mbele. Everybody in the cast. Kila mtu kwa cast. Una dash tu mbele.
Haitakupata hizo zenye zinatoka.
Una dash mbele zina whiff zote. Inapata Rain bado ana recover alafu na full combo punish.
Anarudi chini alafu unampunish. Oh, okay.
Kama una mita flawless block unafanya tu hivyo. Unasonga tu mbele.
Okay, but bado wacha tu you guys give me 5 days.
Baby girl, give me something.
I go look at these characters. You know Bilal ataniambia mimi noob. Natoa opinion na hata sijacheza.
No, you're the one who said yourself you're a noob. I was just repeating what you said.
I didn't like milk. Yeah, just nipe maziwa.
But even this life, you can't just say Rambo is fresh after one day. You say Rambo is fresh after one day. I think it was just after one day.
Sasa imepita siku ngapi na bado ni trash. I feel like on edge tu sijui vitu zake. That's the only thing. Ancha bado sijui vitu anafanya.
For that logo hujashika vitu zake shwari.
So if you don't have
like you know you have to look at
if he's trash, ingekuwa easy.
if you don't know what he's doing, then why are you saying he's trash?
He's just trash. He's slow.
Ni kama uchiki dem ujaonja alafu useme udem hapo chini. Ni kama ujaonja asali, ujaonja the honey pot alafu useme huyu dem hapo chini.
Wait, acha kwanza nikwambia a very simple thing.
Mbona? Sisi.
No, Bilal, listen.
Wait, let me use your logic.
No, wait, kwanza. No, wait, Bilal. See, we played the Joker matchup. I was using Madman, and you're using the first Clown Prince, Indio, that time. After I had gone through the 3 characters, I told you what? Ace of Blaze is going to bring problems in this game. Indio. And I hadn't even played. Okay, I touched him because I knew that Jack. I saw the frames on Jack in the Box, and I knew it was going to be a problem. Sindio, so I told you. But I told you I love Batman because the combos and whatnot. Sindio. Like if it is going unaona tu kwanza vile
hata you're right about Rambo. That doesn't mean you're right about Rambo. Have you heard the saying that a broken clock is right 2 times a day? That's basically the exact same thing.
Yeah, umekuwa lecturer.
Ati what?
Bilal amekuwa lecturer.
Amesema nini?
Anasema facts.
You can't use that logic. And anyway, you're saying he's trash because his movement is slow, but Aaron is also has bad movement, even worse than Rambo. Aaron's movement is worse than Rambo, so I mean,
But Aaron
Zizi cheki Bilal slide. To do hivi. Acha let's Sly tell us why he thinks Rambo is shit. Apart from movement, because movement doesn't matter.
He's trash. He feels heavy. That's all.
Movement are slow. Movement is slow.
What else?
His moves are slow.
Which moves are slow?
And then I feel like it's a gaps. Akona gaps.
Sly.
But
Rambo
there's
has like
mind
10 frame mid.
Wewe ndio unafanyanga hiyo 10 frame mid saa ngapi unakaa huko kwa kona huko. Ukiingia balong. Unafanya hiyo 9 frame na 11 frame saa ngapi?
See, one of his strengths is he's a good zoner. See, lazima kukaribia.
Yeah, that's why he's so fun because you can play him whichever way you like.
Unaweza cheza both games. Unaweza cheza the lame game uzone sema kukaribia mse.
Where would you put Rambo? No, where would you guys put Rambo like right now?
Mimi
No, right now
A+ kwenda juu.
but he's definitely a good character. I know
Mimi
that
kwangu
because
A+
he's good.
kwenda juu.
Is he S tier? Is he S tier? Is
Not
he A
bottom
tier?
tier.
Not S.
No, you can't. Okay.
Roughly, I would
At
say
the
not
moment
Bottom
with
tier. I can't be bottom tier.
Yeah, most definitely is kwa bottom tier.
Bottom tier.
And he's definitely above good. Because Rambo ako fiti sana.
Just the fact that he has some very good matchups, I think that places him quite high in the tier list.
The fact that he can just lame some characters out already makes him good.
Not
like,
some, most of them.
Yeah, most of them. Like,
Most of them.
if you can't deal with the Claymore,
I was
then Arrow.
But I feel like Scorpion is a good matchup for Nani.
Yeah, well,
You can't throw.
Scorpion is usually good against those type of playstyles anyway. So yeah, but yeah, that alone just makes him good. You know that whip trap can even punish some moves that.
Full screen cars the Cetrion, niko sure.
Yeah. So
You can punish maybe your ground pound. Ndio, ground pound. You can punish ground pound. The
Ground pound ya nani?
Down 3.
yeah,
Ground pound ya nani?
Negative vibaya. Like -22 on full screen on block. Down 3. Adam.
Yeah, Cetrion.
yeah, I think it can. Yeah, I think I've even
Because it's -22 full screen.
Acha nitaijaribu tu sasa.
that move comes out.
Because there's no advantage. I wish ingekuwa like projectiles. Ingekuwa projectiles. You know projectiles if they hit full screen they're actually plus, so you can spam them. That's why I like Danny Johnny's projectile.
Which one?
The Nini one. I don't like the high projectile for Johnny.
You like the curved one?
That variation. The up ball. Is it? I don't know. It's up ball or it's what? The green one. The mid one.
See, it's certainly green.
The mid one. Nimesema kuna ile inaendanga ikiloop juu, then kuna ile nyingine yenye ni a bit.
Oh, hii inaenda chini. Okay.
Hiyo ninakwanga fiti sana. I can't nilijaribu kutumia hiyo back 1-2. Hiyo projectile siwezi tumia hiyo shit. It's good for pressure but you can't zone with it effectively. And then Johnny's, if you block Johnny's projectile, it's plus. Everyone Adam, I think plus 15 rules. If you block.
Hawezi punish.
So you can just basically. Yeah? You can't punish.
Hiyo shit ya Cetrion, hiyo ground pound.
Hawezi punish na hiyo.
Hawezi.
Basi hata hiyo ni matap ingine mbaya. Si remember we played that match by the
Juu Cetrion ako minus Cetrion akiwa full screen akifanya ground pound ako minus 15. Setup ya staff ni setup yake ni 20.
Na wakitrade, hebu check wakitrade ni nani ako na advantage?
No, Adam, can you try between the gap of the two ground pound if you can?
You can't.
What a trade.
You can't.
You have to jump it.
Hawezi. Najaribu.
You have to jump it.
Adam, hebu check wakitrade like what wakitupa at the same time.
Rambo wins.
Now that is the thing. Unaweza ukitrade with her like I can just throw it. We'll find your ground pound to trade. I'll get the advantage bado.
No, but most people do down back too. The rock and then they do ground pound.
Yeah, but it's like the rock is very slow.
Yeah, it's slow, but when it comes out, it comes out. You get
The rock,
if
you can react to it and do the whip trap to stop it before it's thrown.
Wait, let me come back.
The fact that Cetrion can have a teleport already makes it bad for Rambo.
Cetrion is
if
broke.
It's the loadout with the teleport. Any character that has a teleport with that guy, it's going to be even Scarlet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hard matchup.
Cetrion's teleport needs to be 2 slots. That's not fair.
Very true. Hata mimi naonelea because how is she one of the best zoners in the game and she has a teleport? It makes sense. Acha ikuwe 2 slots.
And that's like a classic move for Raiden, but Cetrion's teleport is 1 slot.
1 slot.
And she's man. Now. Like, how does that make sense?
Plus, okay. Plus,
because we played that match.
Sly, it makes sense.
Easy, those are facts.
Raiden hata si zona. Raiden is not a zona.
For real.
Teleport yake inakula 2.
Mtu kama Scarlet anapatiwa Scarlet yake spare ni moja.
And she can do the teleport in the air. Like what? Why can she do
No. In customs she can't. Customs she can't. Unless you have the loadout for, because it's two.
No, it's not. It's not
2 slots.
Cetrion can just
do the teleport
in the air on the base one.
No?
Yeah, I'm telling you that move, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, but it's ridiculous. Wow, you're ridiculous. Me, I've never done it. Because I thought it takes like one. It only takes one. It takes 2 slots. I saw something like that. Only different.
Compared to other characters, Kung Lao, if he wants to get the air teleport, he has to equip it. Noob Saibot, if he wants the air teleport, he has to equip it.
Basi is broken. Wow, they have to change that.
Scorpion, if he wants to be safe from his teleport, he has to equip it.
To equip
Like,
it.
and it's 2 slots.
And it's 2 slots.
No, Cetrion
is broken by the way. Because I didn't know. I've been doing like the mini one, the ground one, because I thought I needed to equip like another slot. I needed to use another slot to use the air one.
You can even do a move in the air to bait them and then teleport you, like.
And then punish if they commit.
And then it recovers, like it has the best recovery out of all the teleports.
Yeah, but Cetrion is my love.
That character, I can't stand her.
Cetrion is broke.
Yeah, she's broken.
Cetrion hapana.
And then not only broke, but also just boring. Like, at least be broke and fun to play. She's boring.
Yeah, game plan yake ni simple too.
She's boring. Game plan yake ni boring. Ni simple.
True.
Yeah, very simple.
That's why these days, me I'm using fun characters. Shang ni mfano, nataka ni...
Plus, as in, mimi siget na Cetrion, as in Cetrion, she only lacks damage. Peke yake. Damage too. Cause hawezi kuwa na one of the best pressures in the game, bado one of the best zoners. On top of that, uko na teleport na we ni zona, but as in,
na uko na buttons nzuri.
Hey,
This is standard.
Like your stand one is like so good. What?
Wait, the
Man.
stand one. I love the stand one.
Stand 1, standing 1 pia.
KB from 212. Oh, it's 213.
2 and 3.
213, and then it pushes you back. Like what?
Uko mbali, you still can't do
Man,
anything.
-9 you can't do shit.
That character, man.
Anyways, mmemaliza kurant. Yes, live unasema Rambo is shit.
I don't think I'll ever.
Mimi nimeshamaliza.
I have another topic. After here Quran, I have another topic.
Zi, nini anaitwaje? Light skin hatujaanza hata. Ni Sly amekuja hapa kisema
Before
hatujaanza.
tuanze, ngoja kwanza before tuanze Adam. Guys, which character triggers you the most kwa hii game? Saizi na hizi customs. Which character triggers you like?
Jed ni mjinga. Jed ni stupid for customs.
Hata mimi Jed.
Nani alikuwa anasema anaitwaje? Alikuwa anasema ati I can deal with Jed. You can't deal with Jed.
I don't need my baby manzi. I don't need my baby.
As in ukicheza against Jed, you have to be like completely focused, like the custom Jed. I mean,
Kama Justin
carries. I feel like Jed.
Kuna deni nimecheza na Justin Jed, mimi hata sijui custom yoyote. Yaani vitu zinanipata tu. Hata sielewi kinafanyika.
Justin ni mafi. Wacha nikwambie umse.
Wala brain dead.
Hiyo kitu ya low hiyo.
Hiyo ya low. Alafu na hiyo string hiyo back to 1 2.
Hata sikudanganye. For some reason sometimes I always feel like that loadout inanikari for some reason.
Inakukari sana.
It carries you.
It carries you like
kweli. Sikiza, si nimekubali. Sikiza. Because inakufikisha hata sikudanganye. Kama utakula mob Sly utakula mob. The character is good, so tengeneza loadout tengeneza loadout yako ya Jet tuende pia zizi.
But you know, but unaweza flawless block hizo vitu. Ni wenye tu mimi ni queen Jet.
Vitu gani hizo?
But still no, but
hizo special. Unaweza flawless block.
Nini hizo?
Zinagonga na gaps.
Nini hizo?
Hizo special. The two low ones.
I found something good against that low move. Like I haven't even labbed it yet, but I was playing against Muchi, and he was playing that variation, and I noticed that if he does the normal version, you can kind of react to the amplified. Like if you press a button,
yeah, you can.
You can punish.
There's a small gap.
You'll stay on block. Yeah,
easier said than done.
You'll stay blocking. It's not really that much of a mind game.
Easier said than done. He won't only do that move. He'll obviously try to mix up. So mix up your timing. It will mess up your timing.
Just try this. I was labbing, but you back 3 4 3 4 3 back 3 4 3 4. I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's back 3 4 3 4, and then there's back 3 4 3, and then to the low special, the two low specials.
Yeah.
Like they are basically like one frame apart. I think there's one that comes early, which I think is the low one. I don't know which low one. You can flawless block you can flawless block like the gap. Because
but na depending which one, like it's easier to flawless block the down back 3, the one in Yanago.
No, there's two of them that come out on the same frame. There's two of them that come out on the same. So once you learn like flawless blocking the 2-1, you can react to the 3 to the when she finishes the string. So that's what I was basically doing that time we were playing that match. That's why you stop.
Taburu at a stop.
I think the two lows come out on the two lows specials. They come out on the same frame. When you're doing back 3 4 3. So you can flawless block. Not flawless blocking as in flawless block up to, just regular flawless block and then punish. You get? Because you can flawless block the 2 and then you can if you delay he does the entire string, you can also the last 4.
You can't flawless block. That is true on both of them. That is true. But sasa udema kuna the option pia kuja na the nitro kick.
But wewe sasa utakuwa cheesy ukianza kufanya nitro kick.
But this is a MK11. MK11 kila mtu ni cheesy, my friend.
Said hadi kukua mtu
Just in cheesy lakini afanyagi hata metro kicks sio hata nasema.
What? Because at the end of the day, wewe uta flawless.
Because you know you die.
Wewe uta flawless block. All the tumecheza matches ngapi na Jed na uta flawless block hadi once, because if you do something the game is a mind game. The game is a mind game. Wewe ukifanya kitu,
ideally
I have to react.
But I'm saying, like wasana job from this block, like just try it. Like the two low specials in a come out the same frame as from this block.
Exactly.
And then you can also react to him finishing the entire string, because I was doing it offline consistently. Online 2 pm domini kona shida from this block.
You just let me tell you something. The down back 3. What's the point of having it if you already have that low special? Like, I think you should just replace that with the air glaives, because that air glaives move is too good to.
Okay, you can maintain pressure. You can maintain pressure.
I prefer it because of the heat advantage afterwards. Because when I hit the ground, let me check. There's a difference in the heat advantage. I think a difference of maybe.
I know it's more plus on hit, but
on
the
hit.
other one is also quite plus on it. It's +8. You can't mash out of that. The back 3.
But the pressure, okay.
The pressure.
How do I put it?
Pressure too basically.
Do you know? So you know the string of Tediak standing 3-4, standing 3-2.
Yeah.
The one where she hits and then she hits.
Yeah.
You can get after hitting, like on hit. I prefer it on hit. I really like it on hit because with the back forward 2, now the low one where she slaps your legs or something. On you have the chance of poking. There's some to come a sly on hit at a poke.
You can't poke if you do back 3. They'll
release a sly. Release a sly. The weakness is here. Sly. There's a time I did that. Kanza kuniambia that ati sijui kunini frames za hit advantage sijui kuinetaje uliniambia ati
alinifanyia kitu akiwa mbali and then he had to dash to do forward 3.
No, I can't do it.
Even if I have to dash, I can poke. Sindio bila.
Yeah, obviously if you
have to dash, I can poke.
Trust me. There is a way you did
it. I poking. I don't care.
Say,
I'm telling you, Justin, there's no point of that down back 3 move. Like, it's more plus on hit, but the other one is also like either +8 or +4 on hit, which is still
+8.
+8.
You have to walk. You have to dash. You have to dash in.
+8 on hit. So, for example, in the corner, which is where you mostly do those gimmicks or
the mix-ups.
Those mix-ups. The corner, they can't poke out of it after you do it on it because they'll always get hit by back 3.
True.
So what's the point of having down back 3?
Mid-screen, but mid-screen when you do it, you have to walk to do your quarter 3.
But you know the down.
Even mid-screen, if you do it from a string, they can't poke if you follow up with back 3. They have to hold it.
Okay. Let me put it in this way then. The option for the teleport is actually pretty nice. Because there are some characters that I might teleport, and the teleport is only -3. So when you try to do a string afterwards, I can just simply backdash and back 2.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. That air move is so plus, and like you can just.
It's really plus. I understand exactly.
Throwing it out like.
I understand. That is
a killer for some characters.
Yeah. That is a good loadout, or rather a good slot.
The air move is much better than the down back.
I think it's probably just preference for personally me the way I play it. Yeah. Because I can also get the plus frames from the standard rings.
But those are ones that are always getting docked.
Okay, true. But that's the thing. I'm not going to do them. I'm not going to do them constantly. It's just switching it up. That is the beautiful thing about the game in that perspective.
But your character nilikubali, she's good. Jade is a problem like with customs.
Jade mmesema ndio anawatrigger sana.
Jet
for me, I don't know for the rest of the
Okay, for
guys.
me personally, Cetrion triggers me way more than Jade. Way more.
Actually, who?
For me-
Who?
Cetrion. Anasema Cetrion.
Oh,
What's Cetrion?
Cetrion. Okay.
Another
some
character
reason,
that can be
Cetrion-
annoying, but like it's not compared to like Cetrion and Jade is
Okay,
Kano.
for
Like,
me-
if you're playing
for
a
me-
good Kano, hey,
Kwanza Keno nani? Nani's Keno. Who is it called?
Gosh.
Umsewa UG.
Rush 911.
see, anaongelea nani Gambit?
Me Gambit. Me Keno Gambit.
I haven't played his Kano.
You haven't played his. You've played his Keno.
In a long time. Like that was when I was still new to you guys.
His Keno is actually fucking ridiculous.
No.
The same loadout we were using, Bilal, me and you.
Kwa nini I mentioned?
And then you know him. He knows how to use. He knows how to use Nini. The Nini. What is it called? The hop. The hop moves. You know how Nani knows how to use them. The short hops. The short hop moves.
There's
So
no
he
point of
plays it.
using
So
Kano
like,
short
so
hop
it's
if you
so
have
annoying.
the Fort 4. Fort 4 is
sorry.
and it's safe. There's no point of using it.
Quad 4. But you see, me ni venye mimi sizangi react. I see people react to quad 4.
Yeah, but like it's same way.
Kwanza with Lou, I saw Lou. When you see quad 4 come out, you can do 1-2, and then like do a float juggle combo off of
I
it.
don't know what
Wait,
reactions
Ford
you
Fire
have.
nani?
Yeah, Ken.
Ingane
Yo,
Oluwa na
Ford for ya Keno. Lou, nilikuwa nafanyia plays by the consistently. Nikiona tu amejaribu kufanya forward because him, you know, him he does it kabisa mara mingi. You know, you Bilal, you do it like once in a while, si sana. So you have to guess. You get, but na Blaze na zingine as in anaweza mash forward 4 like then like mara sijui ka 3 hivi. You get. So when you see it, you can do just 1-2.
Siku ile tona alifanya forward 4 sijui mara ngapi.
That's what reacting.
These days, you know, him he does it like predictably. But if you throw it like once in a while, it's going to catch people like all the time.
But then that is not reacting. If he does it consistently or a lot of times, that is just basically.
No, him he does it so you can expect. You can react.
Of course,
it's good.
You're not reacting. You're making the read because you know.
You're making a read. You're making a read.
Yeah.
And then you're reacting after making.
And a lot of characters can actually punish him for that on Adiakiwa on the process of doing it. You can down one year into what year 1 to year Liu Kang, even Kung Lao. For some characters they can't punish it, but there's this character manzi customs. I don't know who. Noob Cybot. I am dead. I swear to God, if there's a character that triggers me back and nasikia, hey, Noob Cybot. Leave alone Sub-Zero. Noob Cybot.
No. Sub-Zero is much worse than Noob. What?
No.
Noob,
For some reason, Noob is way worse. For some reason, you have the teleport, then the slide. Oh, I don't know.
Maybe it's the characters you play, because when I play that matchup with Kano, like I can just be jumping all game, like jump back, and then I see slide, I do Kano ball. So like maybe you need to play those characters that can just do those air specials. Like if you have the air glaive with Jade, like that matchup would be better against Noob.
On a good noob most probably will make the read to teleport. That's why I'm saying the custom.
You can bait it. You can do an empty jump. They think you're gonna do the air glaives. They react to the try teleport. You do empty jump, and then you're on the ground already. You punish them. Like
I don't know.
I
think noob. I just see noob on the screen. My mind shuts off me. I don't know.
And then if you do glow, like those shadows don't even like. That's not even a problem anymore if you do the glow. So.
Justin ameenda kwa podcast channel.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What did you
Mihadarati, don't abuse drugs.
But those Cetrion, Jade,
Cetrion has always been mad stupid, even without the customs. Cetrion
even before customs, yeah. And although we haven't experienced like a good Liu Kang yet, I think Liu Kang would be a problem as well. Because now, imagine all of those staggers he has, and then now he has a command grab. So,
I didn't get the last point you made.
I was saying, even though we haven't played any like Liu Kang's, we haven't played any Liu Kang customs that much.
Yeah.
Like, he also has potential to be really annoying with the command grab.
Yeah, true.
And the
True.
off. And then he still has low fireball. So
True.
yeah.
True.
Leo
The
doyo.
customs.
Like okay,
we
get
can-
tuanze kitu.
tuanze sasa maneno za customs so that we can get more into,
Hey, man,
into
see,
detail
Mumeran.
with all that.
And whenever I play Sub-Zero, I just feel like I'm not even playing the game. I'm just making someone guess the whole game. Like, I don't feel like I'm playing anything. I just feel like
Odoyo should
I'm
answer that. He's a victim.
that character isn't okay. Like the whole time I'm just going back 3 and 4 too. Like
Yeah.
I'm not really playing much
It
of the game.
feels-
Like, there's no neutral. If they try to zone me, I can just do the amp projectile.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
that's another character that's crazy with customs.
But Ice Ball takes 2 slots or 1.
Amplified ice ball.
Ice ball,
It takes
yeah.
2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, at least.
Takes 2. Yeah,
Very
it
fair.
takes 2. But like, it doesn't even hurt him because he can add the creeping ice, which is 1 slot. He can put the air axe, which is also good, which is 1 slot. Like most of his other moves are 1 slot, so it's not like having the amplified ice ball being 2 slots is bad.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's fair, you know.
Yeah, it's fair, yeah, but like it
And
doesn't
like
hurt
somebody
him
like
much.
Satan who has
Making it
one
2 slots.
slot teleport.
Oh yeah.
See, we start with the.
Is there even a character with a?
Huh?
We haven't even started yet.
Yeah, we haven't started.
Okay.
Number 1. Has the recent patch made any difference to you as a player, or do you still face the same problems that you faced during the pre-patch era? So basically, we're talking about this new patch.
Can I start, Adam?
Yeah, start.
Like, I know you guys know my main issue before was Jackie Briggs. But for me, the fact that the dash punch is not punishable, I think that changed a lot for me. Because my issue was that she could get in quite easily without any risk. But at the moment,
I remember last podcast that was one thing you complained about. So it's like they were listening.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kudos.
Yeah, so
Always in the podcast.
the fact that it's not punishable, I think, for me, I'm okay with that matchup. Actually, I think with the addition of characters like Rambo and Customs, I don't think Jackie is top 1 anymore. I think other characters might
Me.
like,
I actually don't think he is.
Right. She was top 1,
Yeah.
quite.
Or do you disagree,
No,
Adam?
I don't even
one.
think she's top 3 anymore now. To be honest.
Top 1 is too much.
Repart.
Ati mnasema nini about Jackie? I was just listening in. She's not top.
I don't think she's top 3 anymore. Let me tell you why.
Oh yeah, she's definitely not top 3.
Because
she's definitely
look
not
at
top
her. They nerfed her first of all with the dash punch.
Yeah,
And also,
backward too.
she doesn't get that much damage anymore from the shrapnel combos, and the poke nerfs also affected her. She still has 950 health, and like her. And then the
I feel like with the nerfs, they're supposed to now the health hit should now just go back to normal. What I was
yeah, and then her custom. And then with the custom, yeah, you can put the projectiles and the shrapnel. But compared to how much the other characters have gotten better from customs, I think like it makes a big difference. Because now these other characters can deal with her better, and also the leap. If you can flawless block it easier, so from full speed.
right now, exactly. No, if you're using grenade, Kwanzaa, it's easy to flawless block the leap.
Yeah.
The shrapnel, the grenade thing.
Yeah. And on top of that, these other characters like Luke Cybots, these other characters like Jade, all these other characters have gotten better.
They are so much better. They are so much better.
Exactly, so much better.
Like Noob is actually literally strong, like in this with these custom variations.
Yeah, so right now there's so many characters that have gone up to like upgraded level of good. Those amazing customs. Cetrion has those amazing customs as well. She wasn't even nerfed. So yeah, I definitely don't think Jackie is
but I still think Lou is still like number one for me.
Yeah, Lou is still there.
Still number one and two, whoever is number 1 or 2, both of them are still good.
Lou didn't get nerfed, and now his 1-2 doesn't whiff anymore on female characters.
Armor breaker, exactly.
Yeah, like these so a lot of characters benefited from this patch. So yeah, Jackie is
Jackie Valunia.
I'm actually
but I haven't tried Shao. It's Shao good. I haven't seen people play Shao. Did he benefit?
I actually think he's good, but I don't know.
Did he benefit like from the customs?
He's just very high risk.
Shao is still trash.
But what?
You can play.
Shao bado ni math.
You can play him in a way that like you put all your money on the table and you just risk everything, and you can actually do.
I don't like characters like that. Risking it all for damage, like Akina Milina. But anyway, these people who play
Milina doesn't risk. Milina isn't.
Milina does. Milina does actually.
Which one's like?
Unless you're playing the variation with the high nini, the high project, the mid. Is it? No, it's high. The high projectile with the low.
Yeah, but Sly.
But if you're playing the one with the low projectile, like it's basically it's mix, yes. But you see, the mix is like you're just banking on him not reacting to the mix.
Yeah, but
you're not actually playing the.
Most characters can't punish that low side.
Okay, me I was doing it with back to 2, so I don't know.
EXI, you're punishing it back to 2.
EXI, the low one.
No, it has pushback unless it's in the corner.
You can't.
It's like
just
minus
pushback.
10 or something. Minus? Like minus 11 or something like around there, and it has pushback, so how to punish.
Enhanced or regular side.
And anyway, like if you normal
regular, you can punish it back.
No, the regular, or forget that even. You don't even have to have the low side. Like if you have the normal side, you're safe after every string. So you don't.
I know. See, I'm telling you, if you're using that one I agree. But the low one now is the one that she has.
Even if you're using the low one, you can still hit confirm. You can still hit confirm your skills. So what risk is she taking?
You know, like you see, she has strings where there's mids, and then you can now mix them up with the low. You get. So if the overhead connects, she can go to ball roll and then do a BNB or whatever. Mm-hmm. If she feels like she wants to go for a mix, she can do like instead of going for the overhead, she'll do a low. As you're waiting for the overhead to hit, you'll get the low. The low will hit.
Yes,
she's banking on that.
Okay, but she doesn't have to play like that. But with Shao Kahn, you actually have to, because you're not safe from your mid, so you have to take a.
Oh, you have to just play like that.
Yeah, you have to do like 4-3 shoulder because you think they'll fall as well.
Shao is shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, but yeah, I get that.
That's what I'm saying. If you can play that crazy playstyle, then he's actually really good. Because he gets good plus frames. He gets a lot of damage.
Yeah. Okay, nimekuelewa.
But wait, I even forgot what we were discussing. What was the question?
Odoyo was thanking God for nothing.
Before everyone came in.
Check his flash punch.
So if I was to make another comment, I am a bit disappointed that Robocop is pretty much the same. His customs move. I don't think there's any good one because the only good one was banned from tournament play.
that quick shot move.
There was one way it was shooting the screen and then the bullet ricochets.
Ricochets on the screen. Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah, because at the moment, I think if you are.
But Robocop is so cool. Kwa vitu zenye alimpea, like his tools just look so nice and fun to just spam.
Basically, you just be playing V2 and you can swap out the rocket with the command grab. But that's basically it. So as in terms of gaining from the customs, he didn't really gain much.
Odoyo.
But not many characters.
Si Robocop peke yake. Juu kuna characters kama Red and Clear. The competitive variations are still better than customs.
Raiden, hata nani mimi sijaona ni kama amechange sana. Devora.
Yeah, even Devora.
You just use the teleport. They want the teleport one.
But Devora can have the teleport and she can also have the setup. Isn't that good? I haven't played Devora.
Yeah, I think Devora is better. Devora is better with the customs.
The bugs. Down for 3.
Yeah, the bug setup. Yeah. You need more pressure akiwa karibu na.
And then you get big.
But then you're losing your KB. You're losing your through KB. Who would want to lose their through KB?
It's okay. You can't get everything.
You can't have everything, yeah.
No, but no one wants to lose their through KB with the Devora. I don't think so. Me, I'd say my broke variation of Nani. Okay, at least not broke. My ideal variation for Devora right now, if you never used the teleport Devora, is buzzed, and then you add now through KB. You get.
I guess that's also good.
No. It's not ideal because why?
Decent variation for Devora.
Buzzed. The problem with Buzzed is she got zoned out easily.
Yes.
So now that's where the teleport comes in.
People play Buzzed, I think.
Hey, Steve is good. I'm watching him play right now on stream.
Good?
Demo Steve is good. I'm watching him play right now.
Oh, he's playing Buzzed.
So he's playing Arrow.
Which stream?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Devora. Yeah, I think Devora. You can play her in different ways. That's what I like about customs, because you can like make different loadouts.
You can try things out.
Yeah.
But me, I have the one with the teleport and okay, not the teleport. The teleport. If I want to use the teleport one, just use the tournament variation teleport one. My now custom is the loadout. I just add through KB to Buzzed, which I feel like is I don't know if you didn't mind not using the teleport basically, but if you mind, you can as well just use the teleport.
That's a good loadout.
Yeah. Because that KB, I can't have that KB. Buzz just lacked the KB, because also Buzz has pressure in some way and setup mixes. If you think about it,
you don't get to clutch out on that KB, which is like 350, 370 damage at most.
It's 370, 70 damage.
36
damage with the teleport every
36.
hit.
It was nerfed after throw KBs.
Yeah, okay, so it must be like 360 max now. So you're still getting a lot of damage from your teleport BNBs. So I think it's a good trade-off. You don't have the KB.
But also Buzzed, now when you're using Buzzed, and then you equip the KB, the moment you're using what is it called? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So I'm saying the moment you're using down for 3, the bugs, the setup thing, like each bug that connects basically adds a bug to the person if you keep KB, which makes it like you don't need to do the BNBs. You don't need to do the BNBs. Sometimes you can just and then do your setups. You can do a low or the overhead, and then let the bugs connect, and then every bug will get attached to this person, and then you now have your through KB load.
I can see how that loadout is also good. I think that both.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a good loadout.
It's good, but still.
So like if you want to teleport.
But still, Buzz suffered a lot from being zoned out.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If you're not keen on using teleport, you can try that out. It's also a decent like custom. So I don't
This is the good thing about customs. Like if you're playing a matchup where you can get zoned out, then you play the teleport. one. You're not getting
you play
zoned
the
out,
teleport
you
one,
play the setup one.
use this other one.
The PvP one, yeah. So that's a good thing about customs. Like even with these new characters, I've noticed. Apart from Melina, I haven't like looked at her a lot, but like Rambo and Rain, you can like use different loadouts and they can cover most of your
Most of
matchups.
the matchups.
You can use that move that absorbs projectiles, which is really fast. And really good. The Rambo, you can put down Claymore. If they can deal with Claymore, you can use other moves. That roll is good.
There's options now. People can play the characters differently, at least.
Yeah.
Which makes them like difficult to like read. You don't know like how they'll use like their character.
Yeah. And you know one thing I'm a victim of, like when the match starts, I don't even look at the moves that the other person is using. Then I get hit by things I wasn't expecting.
I wasn't expecting, and then you remember, oh, he has this, he has this, and that.
Then I'm like, next match I have to check the moves. I have to look at what moves.
Yeah, so I also look at I always look at moves like on the loading screen just before I get into a match, because now you get into things and then you start remembering, hey, Kumbe is using this one, and then some other characters you're like, hey, I've never seen this move being thrown out in like by the character.
Yeah,
because
you don't know the properties, you don't know if you can
moves.
vanish.
Yeah, like Odoyo was using was using Lao. And his Lao had like
the hat.
a weird hat. That hat like it confused me. I don't know, it's Spanish films, I've never seen it.
I think
so. It was so
you can't interrupt.
That's going to be an issue because it doesn't go away on hit or on block. If
it doesn't go away. Yes, that was my problem with the hat.
Deal with it.
And then it looks the same animation. It has the same animation as the teleport. It sort of has the same animation as the teleport.
Talking about Buzzsaw.
Yeah, Buzzed. I think it's called Buzz.
Yeah,
Buzzsaw or something.
Yeah, that movie is good, but I feel like
the hat ridiculous, man.
I feel like if you could combo from it, it would be much better. But like,
you can combo from it.
I can combo from the EX. From the EX.
Certain situations, right? Or what? Can you combo mid-screen?
I don't know. Maybe David can tell us.
Yeah, you can combo mid-screen also. The EX setup.
Okay.
It's a good. That's a good variation for Lao actually.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Because I had problems with that heart. That their heart is annoying. Wow.
Yeah, but I played against Bilal using that one. He just picked Jade, and it's a bad match.
Yeah.
Jade. Because but if you don't pick Jade, it's a or Scorpion or someone in a teleport, you're going to have problems with that.
Yeah, it's a big issue.
Because I was like, what Lao is this? You know, the first time we pulled out that variation, I was like, what is this? I was getting destroyed. I was like, so msiananifanyia nini hizi bro? And then Odoyo has its annoying characters, eh? You know,
what annoying characters like?
It's not
No. You have these annoying customs you play with your characters, like this Kotal one. Like
Odoyo's gameplay is like he picks the things that
the most cheapest things.
Cheap and like
of a character. The most cheapest things of a character.
No. You see, basically, I think what Bilal means is something that you can't really lab. You have to guess.
It's not necessarily the characters he plays. It's like the way the tools he chooses.
The way he plays.
And then he plays it the right way at the same time. Like he'll know the cheapest version of each character.
The cheapest version of the character. And then you play them like I don't know how. I'm not saying it's a bad, but I'm saying like that's how you're hey, was that Lao? Hey. And I was like, what is this now?
And I feel like with Rambo it's going to be an issue. I don't know if you guys know, but he has custom move whereby he calls in missile strike. Right. If you block it, it's like plus 30 or plus G plus.
I've looked at that
block.
Plus infinity,
I've looked at that move and I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. His other moves are actually
Yeah, but no.
I don't think it's worth it.
You see, the issue is, Bilal, it's just one slot, so you don't have to build a variation around it.
You can have it on most of your variations.
You can just have it as a by the way, but you can have one setup with it.
Kama unataka ule rambo wa kuzone, hai wekea huyo.
Hey, zone. But Nani, I feel like Nani has become broke also. Frost.
Not really. Why?
Because
I don't
I feel you guys underestimate that head. You know that head is.
It's so.
But without the head, she can't do back one.
Why are you doing back one in your end when it blows on their?
She needs back one.
77.
She needs back one. Okay, so Sly. Okay, so now on game. Asa, what if I have a teleport?
Yeah, what if
I have a teleport?
I'm throwing the head Pia killer, sir.
What would you do?
No, I'm just saying when she has you in the corner, it's actually a problem. It's just like Sub-Zero from MKX.
Of course it is. Almost every character, when they have you in the corner, it's a problem. Yeah, as in, the head is not worth it.
I was playing against a very good Ken, and in the corner, it's like you can't do anything. But in mid-screen, he has to get in. I think all characters in the corner can be quite good.
Yeah, these characters are stronger in the corner. Their characters are more stronger that are stronger in the corner. Like me, I feel like no, even Nani, even Frost like at a mid screen too. Oh damn too ni bala. If you put the loadout with the freeze down back 4, and then you have the head, that's actually enough. You don't even need much. To be honest.
It's not enough against Rambos like.
What? No, it's kwanza hiyo match hapata ni mbaya.
Can zone Frost out. What can she do?
Unaweza mzone out. But si mbaya. Hiyo matchup si mbaya. Ni playable. Ni playable to be honest. Ni playable. To me it's playable.
Okay.
Because si ati pia nikitoa hiyo kichwa. Unajua nikitoa hiyo kichwa alafu wewe ni zone, itakufreeze because you are recovering.
Yeah, but it's so slow. As in I can zone and still block it.
And then when you block it, I'm plus 75, so I'm moving whether you like it or not.
You're full screen.
What?
You're moving in against the flame.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can. Like, Daddy, what's your comment? I talk shit. Yeah, just laugh.
Sasa unaulizwa.
Pole, nilikuwa na watch kitu pole.
Oh, okay. But me, I'm saying, as in, I feel like she's not bad. She's good with customs.
Yeah, but
I don't think Akama may make any difference.
Every character is now
because unajua Kenye
with customs and have become better with customs. So like she kind of has remained in the same place in terms of how good she is compared to other characters, because also other characters have also gotten much.
Oh yeah, if you compare it to other characters, then definitely. But I feel like she's gotten a bit better as a character because you can use like tools from two variations, and then she definitely becomes a problem because now you get damage from the first variation that you lacked from the first variation, and then you get the setups that you lacked from the second variation. You get.
Then Frost just seems boring to me. Like if I want to play a setup character, I'm not gonna play Frost. Like there's better setup characters that are more fun. Like right now, I'm having fun with Kano. Okay. I like the setup.
Kano. But you see, I feel like Kano.
Kano saini broke. Kano.
But Kano by then Kano ni broke. But hata nili realize hiyo ni hata I don't know how it's inconsistent. The connect like the EX nini, what is it? EX down, what's down back 4. EX down back 4 sometimes doesn't connect properly.
No,
like if you do like a poke okay, how do you do it? Because me I was doing if you're in the corner, if you're doing poke and then into down back 4, it cannot land on the ground.
If you do it right, you can make it land on the floor every time.
How do you do it? Like when you space your poke?
No, you just do in the corner. You just do a normal poke, and then you do the down back 4, and then you hold back so that you can hold closer to the fire.
Are you cancelling the poke? Are you cancelling the poke into down back 4, or you're doing a poke and then you're doing down back 4?
No, you cancel it. The thing is, you do down 1 and then down back 4, for example. Then you do the make the fire come close to you.
The near version.
The
Okay,
thing-
Adam, maybe try it.
that one-
See, do you have MKX loaded?
No, look, Sly, let me explain to you. The thing
How
with,
did he shut
the
door?
thing with that one is, if you do it, it will burn them, like it will catch them, so that they're not burning on they're on the fire, but then you can't you can't push them in the fire to make it combo again. If you do down 3, and then put the fire, they don't touch the fire, but they have the acid on them.
No, even down 3 sometimes doesn't connect to down back 4. It's inconsistent.
What do you mean?
Unless you do if you do down 3, you have to do down 3 close enough. If you do it from a bit far-ish, and then you cancel into down back 4, it won't connect.
Maybe
Like the down back 4 will whiff. Like kuna inconsistencies too zenye nili notice nikilab. You see like that Jackie thing I was telling you. That Jackie thing. I was playing Justin and the same thing was happening. Like in the corner, even if sometimes even if you cancel the hop, I don't know what it's called, the one she jumps in the corner, you cancel it to the kick. Sometimes the kick can whiff and then put you in the corner. That's so annoying. You get it's just things. They're inconsistencies.
Like if you do,
because I saw you doing. You saw me. You know me. I was like that matchup you're doing mirror Kano versus Kano. I was like like you just poke me and then do Nini because I know it will whiff. Because I know you won't do the fire. The fire won't like land on the ground. And then I saw it land on the ground. Then I was like, what? Because I was labbing that thing like crazy and it wasn't landing on the floor. You're just doing the unblockable after it.
I think you're just doing down back 4. You weren't doing down back 4 and then doing close, like the close version of the arm. Because you know there's different distances.
No, I was doing close. Trust me, like it's inconsistent. For me, I've been doing it and it's mad inconsistent. Sometimes you do down 3 into down back 4 and then the down back 4 whiffs entirely.
Yeah, the down 3 is when you're very far. Like if you're like max.
If you're far, it whips, and you're in the corner. It doesn't even make sense. So,
if you're max distance, yeah, that's why you have to space it right.
Oh, okay. But what I know is like when you do back 1, and then cancel it into down back 4, that definitely has to land on the floor for the setup.
I've never tried that one. I've never tried back 1.
No, that one does. Just do. Sometimes I do this. Sometimes like when I see like if you read they're going to wake up and they're in the corner, you can jump in, do 1-1, and then back 1, and then do the setup, and then it'll most depth. Or you can do a poke. If the poke hits, do immediately back 1 and down back 4.
Most people's instinct after a poke is just to press or take your turn back, so that's what makes it good. And you can start doing things like down 1 and then grab. That's a good.
Hey, maliza.
Yeah, continue.
Yes, boss.
Maliza.
Wait, I don't even think I've answered this. I don't even think I've answered this question here.
Yeah, I'm asking if he's even read the guide.
Me, I didn't read the guide. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Where is it?
What has the patch changed for you from the last game? Sly?
What has what?
The ultimate patch. Has it changed the game for you in any way?
Definitely. Like more characters have become a problem. Like, right now.
Like who?
More characters have become a problem. See, I've told you. Okay.
If I was to say something
Jade was a problem before.
For me at the moment, Jade has always been an issue. For me, I think.
I feel like Jade before, she was an issue, yes, but at least you could deal with her. So you have so many things you're thinking about when you're fighting against Jade. You have to be like super sharp to be able to like play the matchup properly.
Super sub.
Mi nimesema yangu ni hiyo, more characters are a problem right now.
For me, the game feels more fun for me, and I like learning about all the custom abilities. So I feel like there's a new layer of depth now.
Definitely more depth.
I still haven't gotten used to the new wake up thing. I still find it kind of hard to beat, and I haven't gotten used to it, like reacting to the delayed. It'll take some time, obviously. I like the new characters. I like Rambo the most, and then I like Rain and then
Rambo ako chini.
Rambo is so good. Thank you, Milan.
yeah, Rambo is fun. Like that
Achana
character.
na Sly yana Rambo. Sly wezi piano opinion una character.
By the way,
It makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot more.
Aya, sasa what about what? The added wake up animations and yeah. Juu mshaongelea kuhusu DLC characters.
I feel like sahi ni easier kumiti.
See, you said you like them.
Sahi ni easier kumiti. Yo wake up animations zenye.
Easier kumiti.
Kumiti sahi imekuwa so easy. You can just do you don't even need to do a mid. You can just do if we read they are going to delay a wake up, you don't even need to do a mid. You can just do a string that has a mid like in between. You can start with that like let me say who. Maybe give an example of
definitely.
Shanks 214. You can basically just pump 214. If you read the delay, they're going to delay wake up 214, and then the one bit of the 214 is going to catch them like when they wake up and try to spam a mode. And then it's easier to poke on if you see them delay. You can poke on like when they wake up. It's so easy to do it now.
As long as I'm a delay.
If they delay like this, just poke, do a down poke. On hit, you just get your advantage and then play on.
My problem is reacting to the delayed and reacting.
Reacting.
That's my problem right now. Like,
but now if you see they don't have meter, they don't have options. If they don't have meter, they don't have options basically.
Yeah, they don't have
just
meter,
palm your down poke. It's easier now.
There's even some moves you can just meet you with that cover both the instant wake up and the delayed one. So like let's say like you do 4-3-1 with Jackie. Like if you do 4-3-1, 4-3 will catch them if they instant wake up, and then the second part, the 1 will catch them.
Part of it will catch them when they do a delayed. Exactly. Things like those.
There's a move like that. I can guarantee you meet you. That's a good thing.
Mshamaliza tuende number 2. Are you done? Go to the second. Are you still fine with the breakaway button being L2? I mean L2 block.
I mean that's fine with me.
L2
that's
down block. I mean.
These days I don't have a problem with it.
It's fine with you.
I had a problem with it when the game launched. These days I don't have a problem.
It's a big
sorry, down block.
Because now there's some moves like
Hata mimi
with trap, like you just get that input, missed input at least once a match if you play.
Once.
Because that with trap, you're already blocking low, and then you get hit. Like your instinct is just to block low, and then you get the breakaway. So that's still a problem for me.
Even me, my breakaways are always inconsistent.
No, but what buttons will they put the breakaway now? If you don't want, you just
a single button. Equal a single button.
Just do a block.
No,
or just just even at least do switch stance to break away when you're in the air.
You make it blocking up. So
switch stance. But there's switch stance. Makes sense.
No, Bilal. They make it one button. They make it one button to break
down.
away.
You have to press down.
One button.
That's actually even better.
Or they can just leave it as the block button. Just remove the down.
I don't know what this is.
But here itakuwa mbaya. No, here itakuwa mbaya. Here itakuwa mbaya by the way.
Itakuwa mbaya juu pia bado wase unacheki they break away by accident kila time.
Make it flip stance. End of story.
Make it switch stance.
But obviously that makes too much sense for them to do. So that is all about it. I think right now they're afraid of making a big change like that. They don't know what other issues it might.
Like they might lose some players, but I don't know.
They might lose some players. It might cause bugs and issues, and also like it will take some time to adjust.
Bilal.
People will just not be used to it. That's the problem. The game has been out for a bit long for them to do that.
I'm not saying that.
1 year only.
I'm just trying to speak from like maybe the reason why they don't want to make that change.
Yeah, makes sense though. But I feel like it's gonna be a big change for them to do it like now after the game has been out for I don't know And then they are doing a major mechanic change because it's going to affect how people are breaking away.
I mean, it's just one button. People
But
get
it's
used
only
to
a
it
single
after a while.
button. As in, si kitu
Yes,
ngumu.
sisemi ni kitu ngumu, lakini kuna msee atakuwa tu na shida nayo. Na kuna watu wata appreciate. Msee kama mimi naweza appreciate hiyo kitu ukifanya hivyo. Because me I get forced breakaways, especially with the ring. When he decides to do his mid projectile, like mid screen.
Even in that projector.
And then you just find yourself breaking because it's so on. It's so annoying. And it's a project. You're breaking to a projectile. It's not even anything like mass major. It's so annoying.
Are you done? Are you done? The last question. Will MK11 have a long cycle now that custom variations are allowed in competitive?
Definitely.
They even just announced a new season of the pro competition, which is already
exactly.
And I think they knew they had to
spice things up,
do something about it.
So it's gonna have a longer lifespan, in my opinion.
More broke.
I really hope there's some form of offline this new season. I don't want the whole thing to be online. Maybe the second half of the season is offline or something. I just hope that.
But it has. I think it has to be. It has Corona. I think it still has to be. Still has to be online.
It has to be online.
Unless Corona was so they have a bubble where these guys are going to. I don't know.
It's only the United States that are struggling with
games.
Corona right now. They're the ones that's still lockdown. Those countries countries are beginning to open up now. Like the UK and US, they're still on lockdown because we don't wanna. They haven't handled it properly.
But the most effective way would be having them maybe host the offline tournaments. Maybe do the way you're saying, they do maybe the first half of it online, and then they just have one tournament at least. I don't know which stage of it, as an offline tournament, and then they have the bubbles I'm talking about. Maybe the final, not even the final, or maybe they start let's say the finals, and they can have that as an offline tournament. But they should also have hizo vitu ka bubble, because I don't think they can be allowed to do hizo kwenye alikuwa anafanya Celtic. I don't know, they go where to go
safety first.
Breaker. I don't think they can do that.
Right now they can't. Anyways, are you done?
Yes, for me.
Because that will be the end. Shamaliza sasa. Kwanza mchezo.
What wako online? Mimi lakini leo siwezi ingia. Mimi niko kwa socials.
Mimi naenda ni watch vitu zangu bana.
Aya my guys, who needs a milk amekuwa mute the entire time. We've been talking only 4 people.
Si anapewa maziwa.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
He's getting some milk. Or maybe he's being milk.
Unasema nini? Wewe Bilal, when are your exams? I never you complain about exams. You always I have to go to class. Yes.
Oh, see that I had 2 this week, and I have another one next week.
Okay, so unaweza cheza games na
sasa unataka kulia.
Yeah, basically.
But online is a bit better.
Yeah, plus me.
Ama exams ni zile ngumu.
Mimi I feel online is actually more
the exams themselves.
Actually, yeah, the exams are
the exams hakuna pressure kama when you sit in. Ndio?
Yeah, of course hakuna, but attending classes
learning online is difficult, definitely. Hata sijui mnasaweva based online classes.
Learning isn't better.
Hizo online classes.
Because you feel like midway through the lesson you're like, me. I've gotten what I'm supposed to be getting from this class and I need to leave. How about you say for the entire class? Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.